Now, we're not willing to take that risk right now. I can't hear you. We're not taking that risk right now. Okay, well, come to the door. Look at my bag, bro. No.
Yeah, bro.
He said bro.
He said bro. Red flag.
Go.
Slow down, you're fine.
I want you to drop backpacks. You're okay.
Lockdown right now. We're Bro, my camera's so dog shit. Bro, why is my camera so dog shit when it zooms in? Bro, why?
Heard something was gonna happen specifically today.
Yeah, today.
Yes, my friend, he called me when I was on the phone with my girlfriend. And he was like, "It's a shooting at the Oxford High School." And I was like, "Nah, this is a joke." And he was like, "No, bro, this is serious." And he was like, "Can you go get my brother?" And I was like, "All right, I'll go get him." Because he was the only one that went to school. I was like, "Come on, Mom, let's go get him." I hear sirens from my house, from my back door. I hear sirens, polices, fire department, everything. And I'm like, "Oh, this is real. We need to go up there and see." So I went up there and see, and it's like police everywhere, people running. It's really scary.
Do you know any of the students? Do you know who this 15-year-old is who did the shooting?
No, I do not know who he is, but I have seen him around the school, and he's a kid, he's a regular kid that goes to school, He's been picked on and stuff like this, so when a kid has been picked on and stuff, people's bullying him, you're gonna get this. You're gonna get this reaction.
Who's speaking at this moment?
Stay at school, so this is not something that's just, for them to just up today to say, I don't want to go to school. Something has been going on at Oxford High that's been keeping these kids not wanting to go to school, I would say.
So several knew about the threat.
Several may have.
I
don't know. I just know today.
Do you know if anybody reported the threat to the school?
That I don't know, because I was trying to call the staff, and then at the time that this was going down, I was not able to get in touch with her anymore. So I don't know.
And did you say your son was at school today?
No, my son was not at school today.
Because of the threat?
He was not at school today. He just said that, Ma, I don't feel comfortable. None of the kids that we go to school with are going today. That's all he said. Then prior to us finna go to McDonald's to get something to eat, a footage came through his phone, and that's what it was. And he was like, Ma, look, this. I said, oh, no, you're not about to let this just sit here like this. You have to go to the school, but I'm not sending him back to this school. This is ridiculous. There's too much going on, too.
Who's speaking at this?
Oh my goodness, did you guys see that? This is just chilling and is just fucking me up in the head just to take all this in as an individual, at my age, pushing 40 years old. I'm a parent. I have kids in school, and, things happen, and sometimes people worry about hysteria, people overreacting over things, but we got to talk about all this. And as you guys, know, this is Oakland County, Michigan, Oxford High School. Mr. Diddy, me and him rock together on this YouTube platform. Subscribe to his channel and mine as well. But anyways, he's in this area. He was saying when we were talking the other day that there was a school shooting, somewhat local to him. And let's first take all these videos. And now in the first video, you see the kids. They got the room barricaded, and the shooter tries to fake them out, finesse his way in there, acting like he's the sheriff. And those kids stayed pretty calm, man, and were very smart. You heard them. We're not willing to take that risk right now. And then he said, just open the door, bro. And they caught that and got the fuck up out of there. So thank God those kids were on point and got up out of there, got out the window. The second video was someone saying Oxford High School dismissed, the threat of this school shooting, which we're going to talk more about that in a moment. And they said they also dismissed this. And I don't know, it looked to be a severed pig's head that was on the campus that someone put there. And then you see a police officer with it. I'm not exactly sure, or a security officer. I'm not exactly sure when that happened, if this is recent or what, but what I'm guessing what the person is saying by that is they kind of covered that up and didn't really, do anything or say anything about it. The third and fourth clips, we saw a mother who was just saying, her kid didn't want to go to school. There had been talk about this, and the other, video was just the kids barricading the room, and or the teacher was, and the kid was sitting there and filming everything. And it's just crazy to me to think that this is just like this was not a perfect world when I grew up, but just to think that this is just a part of life. That a school, like, I don't know the exact statistics on school shootings, how many of them happen or whatever the case may be. So once again, I'm not trying to overreact and cause hysteria or whatever. I think it's safe to say schools definitely need metal detectors. I mean, can we agree on that? But we got to get to what the big point that we need to point out here is that there were threats. They knew that there was some kind of threat level going on, and that is just ridiculous, foul, disgusting, however you want to put it, that they didn't do something about this. In a press conference, there was a police officer talking about how they had the suspect in custody. The suspect lawyered up. Obviously, it's a juvenile, a 15-year-old, so their identity is being kept private right now. But the shooter lawyered up. It's like the shooter planned this out and was like, I'll lawyer up, and who knows, maybe they have some kind of defense all put together. But in the press conference, they said they weren't really sure the motive. That's BS. That's BS because there are multiple confirmed reports that school actually sent a note home, kind of like, a flyer or whatever, a memo home to parents saying that there had been rumors of a school shooting being planned. And I just don't understand how they can do that, but they don't do something to stop this, right? I mean, comment and let me know if you guys agree. But there's so many rumors going around of who the individual is, that the individual is being bullied and all this stuff. And listen, bullying needs to stop, but obviously it's not an excuse for anyone to do some horrific shit like this, But I just don't really know what to say. That blows my mind. And I like some people in that school, I don't know, like most definitely they need to lose their jobs because they didn't take the proper precautions. Like they felt they should send a note home and say, hey parents, just so you know, there's a word that the school is going to get shot up, that this kid's being bullied. Like, I'm paraphrasing. I don't know what exactly was said here, but they thought to do that, but that was the only precautions they took. They didn't shut the school down. They didn't investigate these rumors more, have that person psychiatrically evaluated or something. Like, I don't know, this really just doesn't make sense to me. And you heard the other kid who was talking about it and, that this was well known that this was going to happen. I don't know, but all this just, like I said, it just fucks me up as a parent, hearing of all this stuff and just knowing like the school's negligence to not do more. That just sickens me, Obviously, I'm just going off of different reports and stuff. I don't know all the facts, but it seems very, very clear here that word of the threat was out there is basically what I'm saying, But taking all this in, though, and just like I said, it's just crazy to think that this is a part of life nowadays. School shooter drills and, like modern day being an adolescent growing up. This is a reality of what it's like being a student. I don't know. The shooter, the suspect, was taken into custody, though, and I'm surprised, actually, based on what the reports are saying, the way it all went down, that the shooter wasn't killed. I'm not saying, like, why didn't they kill him? I'm just saying I'm surprised based on it all. I don't know what to think about all this. This is some scary shit, but, 3 were killed, 1 died in a patrol car trying to be rushed to a hospital, passed away. 7 injured. 1 was a teacher who was grazed. They're already discharged and home. There's a few others hurt that it sounds very serious, on ventilators, shot in the neck, things like that. But when it comes to apprehending or taking the suspect into custody, I guess they saw on surveillance footage that the suspect came out of the bathroom with the gun. And later, after the shooting all went down, I'm hearing it was described as taking place like in 5 minutes. The shooter was coming around. He had a semi-automatic with 9mm ammo, live rounds in the gun and everything, coming around a corner, and the police officers that were there like came up on him and was like, hey, and they were able to arrest him. That's why I'm saying I'm surprised, based on the fact that he had already killed some people, shot some people, and then they're out, walking around looking for him, and he comes around holding the gun, and the gun's loaded. I don't know. I'm surprised that he was not shot and killed by the police and was taken into custody. I'm guessing maybe they were like, drop it, and he dropped the gun. I don't know. But comment and let me know what you guys think about all this. If you're surprised the shooter was taken into custody, what you think about all these reports of, the threat, like them notifying the parents. That's just what's crazy to me. Parents being notified of the threat, but not something more being done about it. And it was like you heard from that one parent, these kids really knew the threat was real because they were not wanting to go to school. And I feel her. She doesn't ever want to send her kid back to that school. I would not either. But damn, what is going on at that school with the severed pig head and all this? I don't know. This is just some scary stuff. I remember when I was growing up, Columbine happened. But I don't know. We were aware that it happened. I was in school, but we didn't fear this, But once again, I don't know the statistics, how many have happened over the years or whatever, but it's just wild that, this is a reality of life right now, growing up in America, Comment too, guys. Do you guys think all schools should 100% have metal detectors? Oh, and get this, I forgot to say this as well. I guess the suspect's parent just bought this gun a few days ago. I wonder if that's the way it went down. This kid, after his dad bought the gun, told someone, hey, my dad bought a gun. I think I'm going to do this. And then word spread it around and circulated like that, or what the case was. There's all kinds of interviews, accounts of survivors, telling their different stories, hearing the gunshots. I guess when it all first started, originally someone got on the intercom and said, we have an active shooter, and people still wondered if it was a drill, and then they heard the shots and everything and knew that it was for real. But I don't know, guys. Those videos from the scene, though, were really chilling to watch. Like I said, as a parent, as a person, I don't know. This just scares the shit out of me. The governor speaking on this, the president, everyone. I don't know. We'll keep you updated on this situation. RIP. Thoughts out to everyone. Families, the individuals that lost their lives, their families of the injured, of anyone affected. Period. Very, very sad. But I want to know more about why this school didn't do more. So that's all I got. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, stay tuned. And once again, if you're new to this channel, this is Jay Coffee Talk. We talk all different topics over here. Current events, news, music, sports, all kinds of stuff on this channel. But join the discussion. That's what this platform is all about, hearing what you guys got to say. I want to know why the school didn't do more.